Click, 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 click. Take Notes TV is the one and only notes, and we still taking over. Oh man, do I got a very special episode for y'all to start this new year off right. And I got my boy AGM Stacks in the building. Say what up.
Yeah. AGM Stacks, Take Notes TV, man. Y'all know what it is. 2024, we going crazy. What up, Take Notes?
Yeah, you already know Splash Brothers in the building, you know what I'm saying? One time for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Had to bring Brody on board to start the new year off right. Happy New Year to everybody before I get started, but we got a lot of stories to cover today, so to do it real right, you got to hit that like, notification, subscribe button, because I brought the one and only AGM Stacks, creator of Fangoon Sports, you know what I'm saying? He's live, he's lit, and we're going to give you the vibes, man. First story of the hour, we're going to talk about this Atlanta church on New Year's Eve, swag surfing, you know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, I'm not going to play the audio due to copyright strike, you know what I'm saying? The William Murphy's church in Atlanta, they were celebrating New Year's Eve, and I guess everybody who couldn't get in at the club or King of Diamonds or whatever, they took it to church, and they all started swag surfing, man. It brought me back to 2010 when you and I used to be up in Lotus Lounge. You know, shout out Lotus Lounge one time for the culture. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know how the beat used to come on, man. I got that swag. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was wearing polo boots, polo button-ups, polo polos, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Some people only had one or two polos looking dingy as hell, small as shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was swag surfing left to right, right to left. You know what I'm saying? Now, like back in the day, you know, you had that all the way turned up, all that. But anyway, the reason we bringing this up, man, you know, this is a church. This is a congregation. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I heard the audio, which I'm not playing for you, they were playing the swag surfing part, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was fully edited or not, you know. I think, you know, Hypnotic, I don't think you should be talking about Hypnotic up in New Year's Eve church, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. AGM Stacks, what are the vibes, man? How do you feel about, you know, hip-hop being played up in the church?
Hey, take notes, man. 2024, we talk about it all the time, bro. Like, I don't know if the world's coming to an end, but it talks about this in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, before Jesus comes back, you know what I'm saying, that the church, the structure of the church will be destroyed. Yeah. And I don't even think God got to do anything, because they destroying the structure between this, TD Jakes. I don't know what's going on, take notes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Very interesting point. I don't know what's going on either, my G, because, like, yeah, like you said, shit is just real wavy, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to do... Now, go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, I took the time to pull up the lyrics of Walk It Out, you know, so we could review this fairly and see if this is a church-appropriate song. So
yeah, because not to cut you off, but just they also played Walk It Out as well. It wasn't just swag surfing, but continue.
Yeah, they started out with Walk It Out, and then he transitioned very sloppily into swag surfing, you know what I'm saying? He was saying swag surfing while Walk It Out was playing, so it was real confusing, bro. And, you know, even some of his deacons, they weren't, you know, going left to right. They weren't in sync the correct way like, you know, the HBCUs do. So I don't know what's going on with that, but let's get into these lyrics real quick. I'm only going to go through the first 4 bars.
All right, go ahead.
You tell me if this is appropriate.
All right, go ahead.
First bar. Now, hit the dance floor and bend your back low. So, take notes. Bend your back low. Do you want to see your auntie, your grandmama in church bending her back low?
Hold on. To be fair, yo, with these line dances, you know what I'm saying, which I want to say the Divine Nine community has adopted, they say lyrics like that in these line dances as well. You know what I'm saying? So is that wrong?
All right. You talking about line dances and sororities and fraternities versus church, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? These are two separate things, brother.
Okay. Now, let me say this. Sometimes, you know, when they doing a lot of the shucking and jiving, you know, the women, sometimes, I don't know if it's hands on their knees, but arching of the back does occur sometimes, you know, just being political, like playing devil's advocate right here. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying when Big Mama was in church on Sunday, she had her hands on her knees?
Nah. I'm just saying.
Okay,
like,
all right. I'm about to say, take notes. Come on now.
Nah, but go ahead, go ahead.
Which leads me to the next leg. She do it with no hands.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm confused about this. When she do it with no hands, I assume one thing, but you tell me, what does that mean?
All I'm saying is, like, you could kind of get away with murder with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you praising Jesus with no hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you always had to put your hands in the air for, when you praising Jesus. Like, put your hands together when you pray. So I don't know how you do that with no hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to tell you what I know no hands mean, but
bro, I'm already sharp, Slim. I'm already sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We trying to get monetized, so we're not gonna go into that. But
yeah.
The next lick. Now stop, pop, and roll.
Okay. That's when the guy. All right, that's the P word really just did it over. You know what I'm saying?
Now, are we talking about ecstasy, or are we talking about Soldier Boy dances? Like, what are we talking about?
Maybe we popping some communion wine. I don't know, you know.
Oh, okay. All right. And we're gonna go through the last two. I'm smoking bubble, ho. Shouldn't be smoking in church.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they in trouble, ho. I like the way she moves, and undercover, ho.
Okay. All right. There's no.
I'm gonna stop right there.
All right, that part right there is no way you can sanction that in church. All right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you.
Now, I watched the video. Take notes. He played the verse, so all of these lyrics, bleeped out or not, they were played in church. All right.
No, I understand, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say, and I hate to say this about my people, but we've been teeter-tottering the line in black church for years. You know what I'm saying? You know as well as I know, in this DMV area, we got a ton of mega churches out here. You hear me? And they are mega. We got these pastors with Rolls Royces, helicopters. You know what I'm saying? Moving like they got armed security. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot. The ministries do 2 things a year, feed 3 shelters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, the pastors don't fly Delta. You know what I'm saying? So, in the black church, not just the black church, but from what I see, because I'm out here in PG County. PG County's, supposed to be black excellence. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of flexing with these pastors. They got rollies. We can take it to Brooklyn. We know about that Brooklyn pastor, who's wearing Gucci down and you know what I'm saying, who got robbed. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I do. And that goes to the point of Christianity in general, bro. Like, you see even like Javante, converting to Islam. Like, I don't know, bro. It seems like we're killing Christianity off ourselves, you know what I'm saying, with all this shucking and jiving and foolishness. Like, you know what I'm saying, we're pushing people away from the church, not bringing them into church.
Now, what I want to add to that, you know what I'm saying, you're talking to someone who grew up, you know what I'm saying, with Christian faith his whole life, you know what I'm saying, went to private school and all that, you know what I'm saying, in a Catholic school environment, you know what I'm saying. And what I've learned is why I consider myself a spiritual individual who still believes in God, and I believe in Christ, you know what I'm saying, but I'm a spiritual person. I don't claim any public religion like Catholic or Baptist. Now, the reason being is because the Bible was written, you know what I'm saying, when they transcribed it by a white man who used that to take over and rape, and let me not use the R word, but to, what's the word they use, colonize these countries, you know what I'm saying, and enslave people and say it was manifest destiny and all this other BS, you know what I'm saying? So, the church, especially Christianity, has been corrupt, since the beginning of the Vatican, if we're going to keep it a buck.
Nah, and that's 100% facts, but in 2024, bro, I don't think we need hip-hop infused Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, the sacred gospel music that, the church created is good enough and substantial enough. It's not a concert. It's not a festival. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to secular music, take a break. Like, why can't we take a break 2 to 3 hours every Sunday? If you claim you're a Christian and you claim you want to go into the house of God and worship the Lord, why can't you take a break? You know what I'm saying? Why are we so addicted to hip hop and shucking and jiving to the point even in the spiritual environment, we need hip hop. That's
Nah,
ridiculous.
nah, fact though, fact though. It's not like they played Lecrae or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I understand what you're saying fully. But to add to that, let's just keep it a buck, bro. Because I've been to numerous churches and Baptist churches around here, bro. The choir, you know what I'm saying? That's what really sell the church. You know what I'm saying? That so they make it a concert. You know what I'm saying? You go to I don't want to put no names out there, but y'all know you go to the one church. You know what I'm saying? They got better audio than a freaking Travis Scott show, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got the stage set up. You know, like they invest heavy into the music aspect of church. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and you know what I'm saying? I get it. Black people, you know, we love music, we love rhythm. That's a part of our DNA. But, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I think we good with the traditional choir, you know what I'm saying? The traditional band. I don't think we need to hip hop the church because honestly, for me, bro, that's the reason why I don't go to church because I went to church one time and they was playing trap music and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for me, bro. I don't want to hear trap music when I'm in church.
Nah, neither do I. Neither do I. Nah, I agree with that. But what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to drop down in my comments and let me know, like, should we include hip hop in church? How should we go about it if you think we should do it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta give me the vibes on this, you know what I'm saying? And hit that like, notification, subscribe button, because I told you we starting off real right. This is just the first story. We got more to talk about. So I got my boy Adrian Stacks in the building. So if you rocking with us, hit that like, notification, subscribe button. You already know we ain't fucking around. All right, next story of the hour, we're going to talk about this Uncle Murda wrap up 2023. He did a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3 them, you know what I'm saying, for his wrap up of 2023. I listened to all 3 of them, you know what I'm saying, although I didn't agree with everything in there. I thought it was pretty good. AGM Stacks, did you like it? Did you enjoy it? What's your thoughts on this, man?
I mean, first off, I'm always gonna like it because it takes a lot of time and effort to do something like that. And you know, not every rapper could do that. So the fact that he does it, takes time out of his week, you know, takes time out of touring with 50 Cent to do that. You know, shout out to Uncle Murda. Now, I will say this, bro. He went in on Diddy, bro. Like the Diddy part was just crazy. I was like, God damn, he eat the Diddy his damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he did. Facto.
Yeah, you know, I like the fact that, you know, he's not biased and, you know what I'm saying, anybody could get it. And, you know what I'm saying, overall, it was pretty put together. You know, what you think about it?
I thought it was well put together, you know, and I want to say RIP Skills, the legend who was the originator of this yearly wrap-up stuff or whatever. But I want to say Uncle Murda took the torch and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Skills was more known as a lyrical prowess type guy. Uncle Murda, I didn't know he was like, you know, as talented with the lyrics or the delivery, you know, as he's shown in these yearly wrap-ups, you know what I'm saying? And his creativity. I thought this one was the best one he's done yet, you know what I'm saying? Honestly. And let me tell you something, I was a little skeptical when he broke it into part 1, 2, or 3, because you could very easily get corny by part 3. But I thought he kept the energy very well, you know what I'm saying? I thought his the topics he spoke about, it had me die laughing in my car when I was listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. I'm going to correct that. Man Skills is still alive. I thought he was dead, but apparently not.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't even hear you say that, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have corrected you.
All right, yeah. So I want to apologize to Man Skills, the rapper, but like it's crazy because I see right here he got a 2023 wrap up. I did not listen to it at all, and I see he's calling Murda a clown on it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. That's how I know he's still alive because they was like beefing a couple years ago about the wrap up song.
Yeah, and I get it, yo, but hey, Skills, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing you had going on for the last couple of years, bro. Like, Uncle Murda, he's touring with 50. He was on Matt Hoffa's show. Uncle Murda's making his shape, you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be mad that he, you know, jumped in and people jacked his shit more, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Out with the old, in with the new, and eventually, you know, hopefully, that's the thing about these young rappers. They don't care about lyrics. So after Uncle Murda reaches a certain point, we probably just won't get no yearly wrap-up hip-hop songs anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to take over the throne, like, you know, after Uncle Murda stops doing it?
Man, That's a very good question. I don't know, man. Maybe NLE Choppa, he might do it,
Okay.
yo. Who we're gonna talk about later, you know what I'm saying? But no,
Yeah,
back.
about to say, who gonna do it next? Yeet? Yeet gonna do it? Yeah.
Oh, yo, before we move on though, cause like I got a little off topic about the Diddy shit. Yeah, man, Uncle Murda, yo, I understand you're not biased and shit, bro, but I think you are a little biased because you 50's boy. You know what I'm saying? And I think you went extra harder because 50, you know what I'm saying, have been coming at Diddy crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? But was it good the way you wrote it? Yeah, it was real good. It was. I'm not gonna
Nah,
hold you.
that's a good point that I should have touched on. Like, yeah, we know for a fact 50 orchestrated that whole part because I ain't gonna lie, I was like 3 minutes just on Diddy. They had the victory beat, and you know what I'm saying. He was getting crazy. He was not like nothing was alleged, bro. He was just like, nah, this is what you did.
Yeah.
You're sick. You brought all these other people down. Your son looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hold back at all, bro.
No, he didn't hold it back at all. But as far as like highlighting all the important things that took place in 2023, he did an excellent job, yo. Now another part I laughed at, but I didn't like when he came at my boy Anthony Edwards and Cat for backing down from Draymond. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna bring that up to you because he came at Anthony Edwards twice actually. You know what I'm saying? First he called him the P word. I ain't gonna say it on air, but called him that first. Then you know what I'm saying? He also like said he looked stupid with the whole baby mama situation. So yeah, man, how you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? He attacked your boy AE, man.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? AE is youngest make mistakes. Now I told you because we did an episode on this when Draymond Green choked out Rudy Gobert. I told you like either they don't rock with Rudy Gobert or like you know what I'm saying they soft. I did not like that. I did not like it at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, AE's young. He got some maturing to do, and you know I ain't gonna hold you when you got Cat as your mentor. You know, it's not a good look, yo. It's not a good look.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But shout out Uncle Murda. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for next year, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these songs, you know, they end up, it's messed up because we hear it one time that we never listen to it again. But, you know, still appreciate the fact that he, you know, contributes it to hip hop.
Yeah. Nah, I want to shout Uncle Murda one time for the culture, too, you know what I'm saying? For, like, taking this lane and running with it and, you know what I'm saying, to the point I thought Mad Skills had passed away or something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I got to commend him on that, yo, you know what I'm saying? Either way he bodied him, I'll tell you that, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's a fact, though, yo. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, stand up. You already know the vibes, man. Brooklyn, we love you. All right, yo, we moving to the next story of the hour. Oh, man. Ja Rule reveals that he allegedly signed a new music deal potentially worth $100 million. All right, and all I'm going to say is the details on this deal are very scarce. I don't know the record label. I don't know shit. But all I know, he took to Instagram and wrote, just signed my new label deal potentially worth $100 million. Let's fucking go. Thanks for the love and haters. SMD. All right. So, man, it's just like some clickbait. Like, here's the thing with me, bro. Like, when you announce because real niggas who keep it playing will never go on Instagram and be like, yeah, I just signed $100 million. You'll get like an ESPN or something, or somebody who will report it, but the individual themselves don't normally say, yeah, I just got a big bag for $100 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see that too often. So that threw me off a little bit. You hear me?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? And Ja, he has a bad track record, you know what I'm saying, with
scamming.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is right now. Like anything he says, we just gonna be like, Ja, shut up, bro. Shut up. But, you know, all right, let's just get this straight. He doesn't have $100 million deal. All right, let's just start there. You know what I'm saying? He does not have $100 million deal. I don't even
Why
think
you
he has
always
$10 million
lying?
deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. I do know that Irv Gotti, you know, he made all that money, you know what I'm saying, selling the publishing and everything, but that's not Ja's money, you know what I'm saying? Ja probably got a percentage of that, but, you know, that's Irv's money, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he just is trying to compete with Irv and just say, like, oh, I got a big announcement too. I don't know, but shout out Ja Rule, he's still a legend, but yeah, man.
Nah, Ja Rule's definitely a legend,
stop
yo.
the cap. I wish we had to stop the cap sound effect right now, yeah.
Nah, I got one right here. Yo.
Why you always lying?
Yeah, why you always lying? You know what I'm saying? Ja,
Right.
Ja, let me holler at you real quick, man. You are a legend in this game, bro. There's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? You the rule. I get that, yo. But Ja, man, like, did you sell a catalog for $100 million? That's different. To sign a new deal, what record label in their right mind would sign you to a record deal right now? You're like older than me, bro. You're like damn near 50. Like, why would they sign? Like, what music could you put out that could generate a label $100 million? You know what I'm saying right now? You know what I'm saying?
Like, the catalog already got sold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
the catalog gone. Ain't no catalog no more, bro. Catalog gone.
Catalog gone.
Yeah, catalog is gone. You cashed out. Irv cashed out for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He broke the bread up, and yeah, catalog is gone. So now, you know, you're talking about some mysterious new music that we don't even have snippets of. So yeah, man, I don't know what he's doing. He's trolling, but you know, he got us talking. So shout out to Ja, because he's a genius with that.
No, shout out to Ja for that. But Ja, can you drop the record label who signed you? Can you put them in the thing? Like, shout out E1 who, like, I don't know, Universal. Can you put the label that down in the Instagram? You know what I'm saying? It's just like new label deal. You know, like you know, growing up, you know, like that was a cliche thing, yo. I just signed a deal. You know, I think we know some people who said that shit before, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you said, growing up in the early 2000s, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2024. People don't really talk like that, so I'm like really shocked Ja's even, you know, stepping out there like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about clout and all about clicks. So you know, he got what he want with that.
Nah, however, he got to get the name circulating in the headlines. You know what I'm saying? That's what he got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, hit that like, notification, subscribe button. We already on one. All right, this next story, because I got the creator Fangoon Sports in the building. It's only right that we talk about a sport incident. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about boxer Jerrell Miller arrested in alleged carjacking in Florida. All right, let me give y'all some backstory on this. All right, heavyweight boxer Jerrell Miller was arrested Tuesday in Hollywood, Florida, and charged with carjacking without a firearm or weapon and burglary with assault or battery, according to the Broward Sheriff's Office. Miller was held on $30,000 bond and remained incarcerated in Fort Lauderdale as of Wednesday evening. According to the Sheriff's Office, he had a court hearing on Wednesday afternoon. Miller, 35, from BK, New York, straight out of Brooklyn, shout out Brooklyn, is accused of attacking a car dealership employee before fleeing in a Dodge Ram that was recently repossessed. According to local news, which cited Hollywood police, Miller placed the employee in the chokehold and slammed him to the ground before he grabbed the keys and jumped back in the truck. All right, Miller has a record of 26-1, 22 KOs. He lost to Daniel Du Bois by 12th round TKO last month in Saudi Arabia. And in his most high-profile fights in years, you know what I'm saying, he also fought Anthony Joshua in 2019, but he tested positive for PEDs ahead of the bout and missed out on the career-high payday. So all I can really take from this is, boy, has some financial issues. And why do I say that? He's on $30,000 bond and he's still in the dog pound. All right, because you only got to pay 10% of $30,000, which is what, $3K? All right. Not to mention his Dodge Ram got repossessed. All right, you know what I'm saying? He definitely did some Brooklyn shit and went up in the dealership and put boy in the chokehold and body slammed him. See, he had registered hands, so he knew he couldn't just two-piece him, because, you know what I'm saying, that'd be a felon. Well, I mean, I guess he already had a felony, but it'd be even worse felony. So he just put him in the chokehold and body slammed him, boom, through a table. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my take on the matter. You know what I'm saying? But from a guy from BK who know Brooklyn the best, tell him the vibes, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, he's the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you get to a certain point in life where you got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a young boxer and you do stupid stuff, we can forgive you. But, you know what I'm saying, at 35, bro, we gotta move different. We gotta move smarter. You know, choke slamming somebody like the Undertaker in their place of business is just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to get locked up. And then, you know, you hopped in the free car, and I don't know what you was doing with your mans, yo. Y'all was doing some weird, like, two-man, like, I don't know what y'all was doing. One dude acted crazy, one dude still in the car. Like, I don't know what was going on, but regardless, like, you know, it was wrong. And, you know, like you said, like, he's still locked up. So, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if he does have financial issues, but he just had a crazy payday in Saudi Arabia. So I don't get, you know, how you could be struggling so much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he could be getting Don King for all we know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Or the payday might have just been paying off some debt. I don't know. But, you know, regardless, I hate to see, you know, black men crash out, especially when they get, you know, over the age of 30, bro. Because at this point, you know what I'm saying, you got hella responsibilities. We don't got time to be crashing out in the dealership. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, shout out to that brother. I hope he gets the help he needs. Like you said, he was on, you know, weird performance enhancement drugs. So that definitely messes with your brain, messes with your hormones, your moods, everything. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on if he has a chemical imbalance, but hopefully, you know, he can get out, get back in the ring, and, you know, get another purse.
Now, that was a very interesting point you brought up. And, you know, I'm going to segue to that real quick. The PEDs, man, you know, y'all got to be careful with that. Y'all taking these pre-workouts, y'all bodies be shaking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all taking this creatine, you're coming out with a wild list, you know what I'm saying? Bean joints drinking on you crazy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be a little careful, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be careful out here, man, you know what I'm saying? With these, even the shit that's sanctioned, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit got side effects in it, bro, you know what I'm saying? FDA approve anything, you hear me?
Nah, that's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, these dudes, they want to get to the next level of life, so even with football players, man, you see a lot of these guys crashing out. I really think it's because of the PEDs, bro. I really do. And some of the CTE as well, like, but, you know, it's just sad because it's always the black athletes, you know, it's always the black athletes in these positions where we wilding out, we doing something stupid, we messing the bag up.
Yeah,
but,
mismanaging our finances all wild, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then we get frustrated at others or we try to do something drastic, but, you know, hopefully the young boxers, you know, they move different and, you know, you can learn from this situation and, you know, not get in the same type of trouble. But shout out this brother. I hope he gets home and I hope he moves forward in a positive way.
Nah, I do too, yo. Hold your head, you know what I'm saying? Jerrell Miller, hopefully you get the help you need, brother, you know what I'm saying? It's never too late. That's all I can say on that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we love all our black brothers, but anybody from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? I got like a special, you know, I got so much love for Brooklyn, yo. So I just hate to see us, you know, in this predicament. And one thing I want to add is Florida is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got something in the water in Florida too that make it crazy too. You hear me?
Nah, that's a fact. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like something about New York and going down to Florida, like it just enhanced your crazy. Cause think about even with 22G's, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he got jammed up crazy, it was in Florida. So you know what I'm saying? Like I think as New Yorkers, we need to stay out of Florida.
Yeah,
you know, maybe try Virginia, North Carolina, but yeah, we don't need to go all the way to Florida.
Yeah, Florida is not it. You know, New York dudes like to go to Atlanta too, bro. Get a little wild for them out there too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, facts. But Atlanta, we be more chill. I think because it's, you know, the women just got us like focused in Atlanta, so we don't get in that much trouble. But when we go to Florida, I don't know what it is about Florida. We always act out in Florida. So,
nah, fact
you know
though.
what I'm saying? Shout out Florida, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? New Yorkers stay out of Florida.
Nah, fact though. Hey, hit that like notification, subscribe button. Like I'm not fessing it up today, man. Yo, Happy New Year's to everybody. All right, we're gonna talk about this real quick. All right. The dude, I can't even pronounce his name, like Deborah Redden, hit with 6 additional felonies after leaping at the judge during sentencing, also reportedly facing 7 battery charges. Now, I know boy was like a 3-strike felon or something like that, you know what I'm saying? He appeared in court. I know the judge denied his probation or his plea for probation. And I know, like, you know what I'm saying, boy did a crazy leap over the bench, you know, got through all the guards, leaped to the bench, attacked the lady, old white lady crazy, the old white judge, you know what I'm saying, knocked the flag over, as you can see, you know what I'm saying. The officers in there, the officer I seen responding, he need to hit the weight room a little bit, you know what I'm saying. He looked a little out of shape, you know what I'm saying. There was also some police brutality. Like, I don't think you're supposed to be punching on boy the way that y'all supposed to wait till y'all take him to the back where there's no cameras and start delivering the glove shots, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put them black gloves on, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All I know is I know boys probably facing some time there, some serious time, yo. But I know like you just not you're not coming home for a long time after this. But there's no way in hell, bro. There's no way in hell you coming home without 10+ years, bro.
Well, the crazy thing is, you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to be in court, I guess, after that, you know, because of the situation. And, you know, they didn't even deny his bail. So, you know what I'm saying, right now, if, you know what I'm saying, he could put up 10% of that $54K, he can come home. You know what I'm saying? It's just on him. And, you know, a lot of the, you know, prosecutors out there, they don't understand that decision. I don't even understand why the judge even, you know, gave him a chance to post bail, because he clearly has a temper problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? He it's crazy that you're in court for like a battery charge.
7 battery charges,
judge,
bro.
Yeah, several battery charges, and then you attack the judge. Like, that don't even make sense. But what you said was correct though. Like, all the officers in the court, bro, them dudes is wild soft, bro. Like, I seen them trying to sneak punches in. Punches was weak.
Now he ate those. He ate
one dude got hospitalized. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does an officer get hospitalized? You know, but I don't even want to say shout out that brother, but I will say, like, he could have been in the Olympics, bro, because I don't know how he hopped over that shit, bro.
He cleared that shit, bro, like a fucking
he cleared it
like an Olympic gymnast, bro.
I never seen.
No, that nigga could have played for the Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, bro. He could have played for any team, bro. All right, the way he
that's what I'm saying,
put
bro.
him on the goal line stand, Jalen Hurts is not getting to the goal line, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying?
He could have did hurdles in the Olympics, anything, bro. Like, I don't know how he got his body. He could even do gymnastics, bro. I don't even know how he got his body to like contort and get over that. Little,
I mean, he cleared it and he made contact with the judge all in one swift motion. Like I was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? From what I hear, the judge was okay. I don't know how the other people had to be in the hospital, but the judge wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because she's an older lady.
Like, if you look at the footage, like. Yeah, he jumps on her and tackles her, but somehow she like squirmed away to the left, and then he was like fighting with the court officers at that point. You know, the rest of the time we seen him going crazy. But yeah, man, I seen one dude in the suit. I don't know if he's a prosecutor, attorney, but he just hitting them with like weak ass punches.
Yeah,
like,
weak ass freaking punches. Yo, looking stupid. No, I think he was the dude. He's the stenographer, the dude who be typing. You hear me?
Yeah, you know, he looked like Baby Boy when you know what I'm saying, Taraji was about to get R-worded by Snoop, and the son was like, yo, my mama. That's what homie looked like, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So, or are you saying he was more like Tyrese when he hit the dude with the first one hit a quit and broke his hand? Like, man. And fucking Omar Gooden was like, yo, you hit like a bitch.
Yo, basically, I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that dude was wild athletic, because if he had, you know what I'm saying, that vertical, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure he was just strong, coming crazy, wild, haymakers, everything.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to break it up, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, and that's the thing, man. Like, you know, it's an older woman, so, like, as a man, you're supposed to break it up, but like you said, that dude was a wild savage, bro. You know, he got a history of violence, so you know what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna add to that, us being chivalristic and breaking up shit with women. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I told you this, bro. I'm gonna share this with my fans, yo. One day, long time ago, I had an ex. We riding on the freaking train to Manhattan College. 242nd Van Cortlandt was the stop, yo. You know what I'm saying? The craziest, most cockswole dude who just came home from Rikers on freaking dust or whatever was on the train, disrespecting the shit out of this young lady. You know what I'm saying? For no goddamn reason. The operator was scared. I was scared, yo. At the time, I was wearing boat shoes and a polo, bro. The fuck was I going to do? You know what I'm saying? All right. And my girl was with me, yo. I'll tell you what. My ex at the time did not tell me to intervene, okay? Because she knew what would happen. I'd get cleaned up, all right? Immediately, yo. All right? Because New York is different. All right, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the
Nah, I
Bronx,
mean,
yo.
that's a
So,
fact. That's a
so
fact. I mean,
after dude left on his own accord unscathed, yo, the lady did say we ain't shit, and I said you're damn right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you're damn right, man. But I don't know you, and I'm not taking the ass whooping for you. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
So,
mean, well, it's we that's for another show about that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when is it okay to be Clark Kent? You know what I'm saying? When you gotta be Superman? You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
tell
saying?
you, there's
'Cause,
a lot of YouTube videos where niggas tried that and got boomed down, yo. I've seen it, yo. So, you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
there's also YouTube videos where we found out, Shorty was wild lying about what happened. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might step in and you don't know what you're stepping into. So, you know what I'm saying? But in that situation in court, you know what I'm saying? She's an older judge.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes got to do better. Just even like standing close. Like I get that he moved mad fast, but like he got too physical with her.
Nah, well, first of all, when
man.
you just to end off, yo, when you one of them dudes, the bailiffs, whatever they call them in the court, yo, your job is to protect the judge, bro. That's what you're getting paid for, bro. You know what I'm saying? A whole order in the court. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, bro, they had the G League homie in a whole cage. So I'm like, G League homie, he don't got no battery assault charges. Like this nigga should be in a cage in court. You know what I'm saying?
well,
He's
I
a
promise
violent
you,
dude.
going forward, he gonna look like they gonna have the shit around his mouth. He gonna come in crazy, yo. They gonna have him strapped up to the chair, going forward every time, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my theory is if you don't come in court with a button up, bro, you know what I'm saying? You should have the Hannibal Lecter stuff on you just in case, you know what I'm saying? You wild out.
Yeah,
you don't care at that point, bro.
Nah, you don't, yo. They don't, yo. Oh my God, yo, this shit is hilarious today. Hit that like, notification, subscribe button. All right, speaking of baby boy, speaking of Jody, we talking about Taraji P. Henson and his recent well, she's been complaining for a little bit lately about unfair pay, but recently she aired grievances about the color purple. For some reason, the New York Times gave her a platform to speak on every issue she had with the movie that she recently starred in, you know what I'm saying? And my boy Adrian Stacks got some facts for you guys, but before he gets to that, she was on New York Times. She was complaining that she had an audition for the role. She thought she should have automatically got it. I'm not going to read y'all that. This is a very long, boring article. All right, but the part that really struck a nerve for me, you know what I'm saying, was the part what I'm going to do. Where she claims she was fighting with the staff and she almost quit. So the question was, what did you fight for? And she states, they gave us rental cars. And I was like, I can't drive myself to set in Atlanta. This is insurance liability. It's dangerous. Now they're robbing people. What do I look like taking myself to work by myself in a rental car? So I was like, can I get a driver or security to take me? I'm not asking for the moon. They're like, well, if we do it for you, we got to do it for everybody. Well, do it for everybody. It's stuff like that. Stuff I shouldn't have to fight for. I was on the set of Empire fighting for trailers that was infested with bugs. It wears on your soul because you fight so hard to establish a name for yourself and be respected in this town to no avail. With black films, they just don't want to take us overseas. I don't understand that. Black translates all over the world, so why wouldn't the movies? I have a following in China of all places. Y'all not going to capitalize on that? Don't everybody want to make money here? I'm not the person that pulls the race car every time, but what else is it then? Tell me. I'd rather not be race. Please give me something else. Oh my God, yo. I'm gonna let you go first, bro. I'm gonna let you go first, yo, because I'm gonna have to woo-saw before I respond.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's being ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? She's being like too high maintenance. And let's start with the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is a movie that the budget is close to $100 million, probably more. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of big name heavy hitters. They went crazy with the promo, just trying to promote this movie.
It was on NBA, like you and I discussed earlier.
Yeah, on NBA, every hip hop, black, urban outlet you could think of, they've been promoting this movie. And, the first day, I ain't gonna lie, like they did break records the first day. It's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So just to be honest, like some people just wanted to get out the house. They was just tired of being in the house with their family. So yeah, a lot of people did go see the movie on Christmas. There was nothing else to do, you know what I'm saying? After you open up presents, unless you watching the games, like, for a lot of black women, what are they to do? So they went out and supported the movie. Now, as you see, you know, a lot of black people got hyped. It was like, oh yes, this is a blockbuster. Oh yes, but the numbers are declining each day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like part of that is because of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have the actors criticizing, you know, the producers of a movie, you guys aren't on the same team. Y'all not on the same page. So, you know, the whole premise of why we should support this is black unity. But if the creators and the producers and directors, they not unified, then, you know, why should I spend my money to support this movie? You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to make Oprah look bad. You making Oprah look like she cheap and she don't care about her actors. And she that's the thing. If she spent $100 million, you definitely got paid. You know what I'm saying? You got paid. And this is really like a passion project for her because she was in the original one, but she didn't have to like do this. You know, she could have.
And she got way less money for the original one. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she could have just decided to do a white movie. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she G'd off. You know, but you know, she decided to trust, you know, our community and, you know, put her faith in a lot of black actresses. And, you know, it's unfortunate that we have Taraji complaining because, you know, all actors and actresses, white, black, it don't matter what ethnicity you are, you're struggling right now. You know, they just had a writer's strike. They just got off the strike. So what do you expect? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a rental car. I mean, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm about to say, like, Taraji, do you still think you're A-list right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I see you in your mentality, you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Times have changed. At one point in time, you were on fire. I'm not going to lie. You did your thing. Times have changed. You know what I'm saying? And if nobody else got a driver and a driver and security, you know, like, that costs more money. You know, it's not cheap. You guys are shooting for several months, you know. They spent all the money on advertising, it seems like, and promotion, the huge portion of it, you know what I'm saying? Which is very critical and important from a business perspective. You're complaining about your trailer having bugs. You know, you're in Atlanta. They got bugs in Atlanta, you know? Like, you know, that's what happens sometimes, you know? I don't know if it was an old raggedy trailer or it just had bugs in it, you know, but you know, your complaints, you know, especially to us, yo, you know, like, maybe the New York Times felt that or whatever, but it did not cut through to me, man. I think you've been like doing a little bit too much crying lately and complaining, you know what I'm saying? Not taking any accountability for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Not feeling that you don't have to audition for stuff or something like that. When you are getting older, you're not as hot as you used to be, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes, you know, like your own, like in the industry, but especially the movie industry, you're only good as your last performance. You know what I'm saying? They don't care what you did in the past. They want to know what you've been doing for them lately. You feel me?
Yeah, and like I heard her, she was like, "Yeah, I ain't get a raise since Proud Mary." I'm like, Proud Mary was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody. That's not an action movie. It's not a, you know what I'm saying, Die Hard or you know what I'm saying, The Matrix or something. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even Keanu Reeves, who was in, you know, all the, I'm sure like when he's doing John Wick, he's probably getting like 25% of what he deserves. You know what I'm saying? He probably, you know, this is a guy who's been in a bunch of classic movies, but you know what I'm saying? Now he got to do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you see, even with the new Matrix movie they made, they didn't look nothing like the original ones.
Yeah, they definitely cut corners. It was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was trash. It was ass. So, you know, he probably got paid. You know what I'm saying? The set probably didn't have the same perks as the original set when he did it with Lawrence Fishburne, but you got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You can't cry over, like, the industry changing. You know, you got to adapt and move with the industry. And, you know, her talking about, oh, it's not safe. Like, I'll be in New York, and, like, when you in New York, you'll see a bunch of actors and actresses walking around regularly. You know, you even see them taking the train. You know what I'm saying? And that's in New York City. So, like, you know, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son's grandfather, he lives next to Michael Cera, and Michael Cera, I know he has more bread than Taraji.
Nah, fact though.
He's a humble guy. You know what I'm saying? He's moving around regular. And I'm sure even him himself, he probably might have to take the train or drive to certain sets or locations. But, you know, you hold it. And that's the thing, man. Like, even if you got to go through that, there's something in the black community where we supposed to protect each other and we're not supposed to expose all the secrets of when we're doing something janky. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how hard it is to be black and to produce something and to create something and all the obstacles you have. So it's not gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I went to Howard and you know what I'm saying, I had rats in my dorm, but when I like talk about Howard, I don't focus on that. I focus on the positive aspects of it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like she spent more time shitting on the conditions of the set than even talking about the movie. So, you know, I don't know what to say, but you know, shout out to Taraji. But
last point I want to bring up too. They, like you mentioned, they spent $100 million on that movie. They have not recouped the money yet, bro. They have not recouped the money. There's no guarantee that like it'll take years for them to recoup it.
They got real excited the first weekend, but I don't know if they're gonna fully recoup it. I mean, eventually they will, but it's not gonna be as quick as they thought.
Nah, but I mean, so it's a multi-year investment. They're gonna have to get picked up by networks and all that stuff to recoup the money. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk about your fan base in China and everything, Taraji. Like, I don't know if your fan base is that large to the point they're gonna go see this movie. You know what I'm saying? They have to do a lot of translation, a whole lot of stuff. You know, a lot of factors with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I like you said, I don't like the way you're shitting on Oprah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest Oprah fan myself, yo, but you know, like I remember Marlon Wayans is a classic example. He spent his $10 million of his own money to produce a movie. You know what I'm saying? And he got 88 million back from it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're so tired of this shit, why don't you go invest and produce your own shit, and you'll see how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got respect for you. You're from DC. I got a lot of admiration for you. I salute you. You definitely put in work, but you're not the only black actress who's ever put in work and then get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So, or actor at that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you kind of gotta miss me with all these complaints right now.
Nah, facts. And I mean, at the end of the day, like you should have enough money to have drivers or securities for yourself, and you know, you feel like Oprah should cover that, but I just know that I think she spent too much money on this movie.
She did.
Like when I seen the budget, I was like, what the hell is this? Infinity Wars for black people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. I think Fast and Furious like does like $100 million, bro. You know what I'm saying, for their movie.
Yeah, I'm like, am I missing something? Is it gonna be crazy effects or something? Like, I don't know where the $100 million went, but when you look at the cast, like you kind of understand, because you got David Allen Greer, Dion Cole, Sierra, Haley Bailey, Fantasia. You know, the list goes on. So like that alone, you probably spent too much money. But
yeah,
shout out everybody that was in that movie, because at the end of the day, like, I don't care what the movie's about. I ain't see it, but I still wanted to do well, because we need more black movies doing well, but we also gotta be patient with our people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we can't shit on our people like that either, yo. When the movie's still out and still trying to regross, because like Warner Brothers won't jack no other shit if you keep acting like this. You know what I'm saying? Because when the white people get together, they get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Fast and Furious every time sells out. You know, whether it's good or not. You know.
No, that's a fact.
And the Marvel movies and all that, yo. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, shout out Oprah. Shout out everybody who put that together. All right, we gotta move on, yo, because we're definitely rapping. But this is gonna take a while too. We gotta talk about Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk about Cat Williams, because Cat Williams was on the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay podcast, and he aired out everybody in their mama. Hold on, play a little clip for y'all real quick so y'all can get brought up to speed. Pray to God Shannon Sharp don't copyright strike me. All right, so y'all see this right here. It's saying, hey, you saw the black woman come get his charge cut in half. Thank you, Megan Good. God bless you for coming to save that slave. If he had to be there by himself, he was getting all four guilty, guilty, guilty. She came in there. It was just so beautiful. They had to knock off half of it. Bless his heart. Oh, my God, yo. You know what I'm saying? He went on Jonathan Majors. He went on Steve Harvey. He went on Mark Curry. He said, I thought Steve did Mark Curry's show over after he had just done hanging with Mr. Cooper. Why would you do all that, man, stuff that he did on his show on yours? Cat also said during the interview that Steve couldn't be a movie star because he doesn't have range and he looks like Mr. Potato Head. You know what I'm saying? Then he got at I ain't gonna go on that one. Then he got at Taraji P. Henson. It was a sad. Well, he was defending Taraji. I don't want to talk about that. Then he got Cedric the Entertainer for stealing his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stealing the joke from Comic View from back in the day. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
You consider yourself a king of comedy?
He got Cedric. He got Ricky Smiley, Kanye. I mean, the list goes on. Michael Blackson, like, he just got at everybody black, you know what I'm saying, who's an entertainer, it feels like, you know what I'm saying? So before we get to the responses, what do you make of this, my brother?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of this interview, only because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when you come, if you got gripes with, like, one or two people, I'll let you rock. But then when you start, like, when it gets past, like, 6 or 7, I'm like, all right, bro, you got to start looking in the mirror, because, like, all these people can't be flawed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying the flaws of all these people that we look at as legends or greats, but you're not saying nothing that you did wrong. You're not taking no accountability for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just saying, oh, you know, Kevin Hart, he's an industry plant, like, but then we find out you was on tour with Kevin Hart, you know, back in the day, in his early days. So how is he a plant if you was on tour with him? You know what I'm saying? How is he a plant when, like, thousands of people can vouch for everything he did? You know what I'm saying? In the Philly circuit of comedy, he was in Paper Soldiers, he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was in a lot of stuff, like, you know, early on. It's like, we seen his progression. He wasn't like, you know, Amy Schumer, where I don't know where Amy Schumer where she came from. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know neither. Fact, though.
Yeah, you can't make me believe Amy Schumer was, like, in whatever improv, like, you know, working on her sets, like, really grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be a plant, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really like how he tried to come at Kev, and, you know, he came at Tiffany.
I didn't like how he came at Ludacris, which we're going to talk about right now. You said Ludacris is Illuminati.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was wild hate, bro. That was just hate. The Ludacris shit was just hate, bro.
Yeah, man. Ludacris responded, which I'm showing y'all now. He did a freestyle. Y'all go check it out. Basically just saying he never been Illuminati. He still got the pork chop sideburns, so he don't know what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, I didn't like the Ludacris comment cat because, like, leave Luda alone, bro. Leave Luda alone, bro. Like, I'm tired of people playing with Ludacris's name in general. Like, he's not a goddamn legend, yo.
Well, you know what it is, bro. It's like, all right, this is what it's like. Even when I heard the freestyles, like, Luda, I rock with you, but, you know, this freestyle's trash, you know what I'm saying? But you're still a legend. You made classic music back in the day, so I'm going to forgive you for this. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does stuff that's a little cringy at times, but, you know, who doesn't? You know, who doesn't?
Yeah, has Nick Cannon done cringy stuff before? Is he still a freaking GOAT? Yes.
Exactly. But it's even like with the Nick Cannon thing. It's just low hanging fruit. It's an easy target. Oh, let me get gangster with the guy who doesn't try to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you don't get no credit for that. But you know, some of the other stuff he said, like, you know, Cedric stealing jokes. You know, that's valid. I did see several clips of Cedric stealing jokes, not even from just him, but like from this other comedian. So yeah, I ain't know said he was a thief like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like that. As far as the what is it, the Mark Curry shit, bro? Yeah. Like, that's such like a cliche premise. Oh, a black guy working at a school, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not really, you know, anybody could come up with that. I don't mean he really stole that idea. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a safe. That's like a safe route to go if you're making a comedic
now
show.
I will interject and say Mark Curry did feel the same way though. I will say that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and I can see that. I can see that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I make a football movie right now, does that mean I stole Remember the Titans? No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a football movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing to me. Like, it's just a comedic sitcom in a school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if he was like because I think Mark Curry was a coach or something, like a basketball coach. He tried to do something with basketball and hang with Mr. Cooper. Like, if he did that, then I'd be like, yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, he stole the whole shit. But, you know, also at that time, like, these dudes weren't, like, creating every aspect of their show. You know what I'm saying? They had writers and producers. So, you know.
First of all, I
But
just want to say I enjoyed the Steve Harvey show. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up as a kid, me and my family used to watch it every Friday. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed hanging with Mr. Cooper too. Those were like two of my favorite shows growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy both. The kids need more shit like that now. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
yo, let me tell you something, man. Like both those shows are slept on, but I remember the episode where Steve Harvey had Diddy and Snoop Dogg on there.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that as a kid. I was like, I don't know how this nigga pulled that off.
Nah, me neither. I'm like, damn, he's lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like, nah, this is next level TV, bro. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like that was the greatness about black sitcoms in the '90s, bro. Even like Martin having Biggie up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Tupac, he was on Different World. I don't think he was on Fresh Prince, but he was on Different World. But yeah, you know, back in the day, you would see that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out all them brothers. I don't really want to look at it like somebody stealing, but overall, you know, Cat got a lot of demons in him. I could tell, like, you know, a lot of resentment from like how people treated him. So I get that, but we gotta figure out how to unify. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out how to come together and make these blockbuster movies. You know, make another Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Make another Friday movie with everybody in it. But we got people who just hating. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to criticize the next man.
Fact though. Real quick before we move on, so like him and Ricky Smiley, I guess he was mad at Ricky Smiley because he said he had the Money Mike part first or whatever from Friday After Next. You know what I'm saying? And he just you know, Cat got at him about that, and Ricky's response was like he's saying he's speaking facts. He had seen Cat out, you know, and about Cat met his grandfather. They dapped up, you know, and he didn't know there was no issue between them, really. You feel me? So, like, I really don't know why he was going so hard at Ricky about that shit.
Yeah, man, I don't get it either because at the end of the day, like, your part in that movie is no more than Ricky's part, so I don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's the thing. Like, you see how everybody insulted, how they handled it. They handled it like grown men in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, God bless you, brother, like, you know, that's what you're saying is not true. I wish the best for you, but no, even Michael Blackson, like, he didn't really get upset by what Cat said. And I think Cat wanted more of a reaction, but I respect these brothers for not really feeding into it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest, it was a little clout chaser, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see black people eating it up. They love it, but, like, why do we got to love somebody, you know what I'm saying, who's just destroying other black creators, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I thought, not to cut you, I thought Michael Blackson's response, which I'm showing you right now, was actually funny, made me laugh a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. And another thing we got to talk about is, you know, I'm kind of skipping topics, but your boy Columbus Short.
Yeah, no, we get into that.
Okay. My bad.
We get into that. That's the next story at hand. Now we get into that for sure. Yeah,
but you know, but before we get into that, you know, we're seeing a trend of people that have been exiled out of the industry, you know, and they got a lot of resentment. You know, they got a lot of hate in their heart for people that are still in the industry. But like, you can't knock somebody for how they get their chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, even if they getting their money from a white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make you more righteous or a better person just because, you know, you don't get your money from a white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got to feed their family the way they feed it. So
now, one person,
shout out Cat, he's a legend, but I ain't really feel that.
Yeah, now, in fact, before we move on, the last person who had a response was I did agree with was Trick Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't talk about the OGs like that. That's not keeping it G. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you going too far. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Trick Daddy, he got offended because he said Trick Daddy could own a restaurant, so anybody could do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of playing with Trick Daddy's name like he's stupid or something. Like, he didn't sell multi-platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't put in work like that. You know what I'm saying? People call him a drug addict, but you don't like when people call you a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and to Trick Daddy's point, like, what he said, like, yeah, I've been in the industry changed, you know what I'm saying? It's a new era. I had to watch all these new rappers come in. I could have said a bunch of stuff about, you know, what I thought about this person, that person, but I realized I got a responsibility to, you know, keep it player and hold it down and not worry about what the next man does. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, these dudes want to act so macho and everything, but it's nothing macho about worrying about, you know, the next man's check. You know what I'm saying? Like, or hating on another man for getting money. Like, there's nothing solid about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, like, especially, like, I can understand, like, you know, certain people want to talk about Diddy because of what he did, whatever. But, like, when you start just getting mad at dudes for getting opportunities, that's when you kind of crossing the line as just being a hater.
Yeah, he came at Diddy too, but we're not even going to go there, man. Like, the dude's been coming at Diddy way too, but coming like at Diddy nonstop right now, you know what I'm saying? So he came at Diddy too, you feel me? Now.
Nah, he did.
Now we're going to segue though. All right, so like you mentioned, right? So Cedric the Entertainer's response to the whole thing is that one joke I stole don't make my whole entire career. I did so much stuff, right? And after he came with this response, Columbus Short decided to go off on Cedric the Entertainer and call him a BAN. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A bitch ass nigga. You feel me? He went in, he's talked about a story where him and Cedric were hitting the same trees from San Diego. Like, apparently Cedric had her and then left, and he seen her in the valet lot or something, gave her a ride home. It happened. Cedric got mad. Fast forward a couple of years, he's at some, I guess, event with Vander Holyfield, and I guess Cedric was regulating the event, and he basically told Columbus Short and his wife they had to move to the back of the back. You feel me? And Columbus Short wasn't feeling that. Now, Columbus Short states that he went up to Cedric, called him a BAN, and popped off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much of that is true or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard no story about that. But, you know, back to your point, my brother, like, we got these exiled people, you know what I'm saying, from the industry. You know, all of a sudden, all they're doing is complaining. You know what I'm saying? And crying and airing out all the dirty laundry. Because Columbus Short, you also aired out Diddy too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing a lot of airing out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're mad. Because you can't get a role right now.
Nah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, if you did that and, like what was the point of him even telling that story?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I punked Cedric. You know what I'm saying? I called him a bitch-ass nigga. Like, I mean, bro, like, even when he was telling the story, I was like, bro, I don't think you did that, bro. I really don't think you did that. But let's say you did. So what, yo? So what? All right. He says in the industry, he's getting checks. You know what I'm saying? His movies, they on every channel. You're going to see something, Johnson Family Vacation, something, yo. So he's still getting bread. You know what I'm saying? You just sound like a nigga that's mad. You know what I'm saying? You just sound like a nigga that's mad. And Cedric is somebody that never did no wrong. And then that's another thing. He snitched on him for cheating on his wife. Like, what type
he
of...
did. That's not play.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what type of men are these in 2024? Like, these supposed to be the OGs, bro, but they moving like teenage kids, like, just gossiping about people's personal affairs. Like, I can't get with that, you know. But
that was very feminine trait, Columbus Short. You doing that right there things that make me say, You feel me?
Yeah, like I ain't really like that. It wasn't P. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why guys do that, but I guess you want to ruin his marriage. But you know, end of the day, like Cedric, he's a king of comedy. You could say whatever you want, but he's already a king of comedy. So
yeah, I mean,
shout out everybody hating on Cedric.
Yeah, shout out all the goats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the goats. You know what I'm saying? One time for the culture. But yeah, like just to rehash your point, bro. Like we need unity, people. We need unity. We got like, even if you don't like a brother, you don't have to say nothing about it. Like if you gonna keep it street, handle shit behind the scenes, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really got an issue with somebody, you don't gotta go to the internet, man. That's what the young people do, man. Which is gonna be the next story of the hour. We're just gonna skip right to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about NLE Choppa telling Blueface enough is enough. It's time to fight. You feel me? So this is how it started. We're gonna fast forward to these posts or whatever. Like I don't even like, how did this start up, bro? Exactly. Like what because NLE was referencing he was referencing Blueface and Croissant's explosive fight. Yeah, and so Blueface wasn't feeling that, so then he took the Instagram or Twitter, I don't know which one, he wrote, "I put Lil Bro on anyway." I know NLE baby mama want me to hit it. Then he says, niggas rap about West Sides all year long and mad when I rap about his side chicks. She decided to indulge in the circus on her own free recognizance. She entered the chat, nobody's safe. I'm not worried about a Muslim vegan crip on Schoolyard. Bet that small fry squabble up or shut up. Then NLE Choppa responded by saying, hey, Blueface, let's box. Who can set up a celebrity boxing match in Vegas? Me and him. Hit me ASAP. He undefeated versus women. I don't respect the nigga that put hands on them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that was his little jab, I guess, you know what I'm saying? His little jab that he sent at Blueface right there. Just a little jab, you know what I'm saying, at Blueface. But if I had to keep it a buck in this, because this is the young people now. We get into the young people. This is what I expect them to do, to act a little immature and shit. If I had to choose who was funnier than me or more entertaining, it was Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Blueface references, I put Lil Bro on. That is true. You know what I'm saying? Blueface dropped on that Shot of Flow remix. It went stupid. You know what I'm saying? The Lyrical Lemonade Cole Bennett shit. It went stupid. Also, another legendary track was that Holy Moly off Blueface's first album. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A legendary track. You know what I'm saying? Both of them tore that track apart. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Both of them did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even tell you who you think had the better verse on that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Every time they collab, it's hard to know who really killed each other. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like kissing styles, like for their generation. Like they both step up their bars like tremendously. That's why I kind of wonder if they like both behind the scenes they orchestrated all this, because they good together. You know what I'm saying? They're a good duo. They probably could do a whole album together, and they'll probably do better than both their solo projects. You know what I'm saying? So. I really don't know who bodied who on, you know, any of this songs.
Me neither. Like I say, even on Holy Moly, like they both came with it. Like Blueface started off, killed it, but then when NLE Choppa got on, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And that beat was kind of hard to ride, yo, but pause, yo. But like they both snapped on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a real vibe. You hear me?
Nah, it was, yo. But you know, if they box, you know, that's a good thing I do like about that's what I'm saying. Like the younger generation, they damn near moving more P than the older generation. Because these dudes, they pop off, they get direct, then they like, all right, you know, let's set up a fight. Let's do a fade. You know what I'm saying? So we can get it off our chest and move on. These other guys, they want to go on these podcasts and talk for an hour and all this. Tell people's personal information, or that's corny, bro. Like, you know, doing all these Cam Capone interviews. Like, you got a problem with whoever from back in the day. Schedule celebrity boxing, fight them, and you know what I'm saying. If you really want to be players, donate the money to a good cause. But even if you don't, you know what I'm saying, at least y'all handled it and y'all can move on, because dudes just want to like hold on to these things for like 15 years, and that's the reason why they don't have success, or that's the reason why they blackballed because of this and that. Man, these dudes need to just squabble and move on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Blueface. Shout out NLE. Even though I don't think the fight's going to happen, I would love to see it.
Yeah, me too, yo. But I respect both of these dudes, man, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I respect both of these dudes a lot. Now, like I said, you know, they could, like, this industry so smoke and mirrors, they could be behind it, yo. But I'd rather y'all collaborate and make some more fire shit, because every time y'all do this shit, it's like a hit. You know what I'm saying? So, but if y'all got issues, y'all want to squabble it out, you know, celebrity boxing wise, yo, because it's really some small shit. It's not really like a big issue. Now, what I will say is like NLE, that's supposed to be bro. So like, you know what I'm saying? You, why you jump out there and say all that shit? You know what I'm saying? I get it was a bar and shit like that, but you do gotta be cognizant of that shit. Like, that's supposed to be bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You was like tied in with this nigga early in y'all careers. So I have noticed, like, you know what I'm saying, even with the Offset Blueface shit, like, you know what I'm saying, there's been some snaking going on, you hear me? So I do understand where Blueface is coming from to an extent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's tired of it, you know what I'm saying? He's tired of it, so he's clapping back. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody just leave the ladies alone, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say something about a guy, go ahead. But once you start talking about the baby mamas and the girlfriends, it's just going to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it is. I mean, like I said, yo, like somebody I really respect, Big Draco. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out there. You know what I'm saying? And it really bit him in the ass. So you know what I'm saying? Big Draco did not win that. I think it's the first time Big Draco ever got into it with somebody, and he was backpedaling crazy, like was
Yeah, he
looking
took the
crazy.
L.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga was backpedaling like schoolyard kid or something on a BMX bike. Boy, was backpedaling crazy. Yo.
That boy is backpedaling like Sauce Gardner, man, trying to guard a wide receiver.
Nigga was backpedaling like Champ Bailey. You know what I'm saying?
Champ Bailey, yeah.
It was backpedaling crazy, yo, like Fred Smoot. I don't know what's going on here. Boy, it was backpedaling out there, man. It was crazy, yo. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that. I did not like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shout out Blueface and shout out NLE Choppa, whatever y'all gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, keeping y'all names ringing off, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this is a real petty thing, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna squabble. If not, work it out and collaborate again, because this shit ain't about nothing, bro. You feel me? It really ain't about nothing, yo. So,
Right.
yo, but like I will say, me and my boy AGM Stacks did another crazy, wild episode. And it was a long one, but it's the way to kick off the new year. We did it real right. At least I think so, you know what I'm saying? So like, I need y'all to hit that like, notification, subscribe button, and stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Because we're coming through all 2024 real right the way I've been doing, but we coming stronger than ever. Pause on that too, you know what I'm saying? But shout out my boy AGM Stacks one time for the culture, because he really held it down today, you know what I'm saying? Gave y'all the vibes, really gave y'all a lot of good intel, a lot of good insight, and really was very knowledgeable on shit. And you know, y'all really need to tap in and take notes the way we do. AGM Stacks, you got any shout outs, my guy?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm just shouting out me and you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For keeping this going, keeping grinding, you know, much success 2024. You know what I'm saying? Everybody rocking with us, keep rocking with us. We're gonna remember everything, and if y'all ain't supporting, you know what I'm saying, that's cool too. But shout out my boy Take Notes TV. Shout out my page, Fangoon Sports. You know what I'm saying? We're going to revamp it this year. And, yeah, shout out that boy CT Why Not, you know what I'm saying, for definitely contributing, helping the channel out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, we got to keep it moving. But, you know, we love y'all too.
Nah, fact though. Like, just real quick, I just do want to send a special shout out to my boy AGM Stacks, you know what I'm saying? My day one holding me down, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot to do this shit. Y'all think it's easy, but it's really not, you know what I'm saying? Want to shout out my boy CT Why Not, who has been blowing up my phone, so he will be back very soon, you know what I'm saying? We did that New Year's Eve special for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to shout out my boy CT Why Not. Also want to shout out my daughter KK and my son Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Who've definitely been riding with me. Also want to shout out my nephew Kaden and my other nephew Sturdy on site, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down, you know what I'm saying? I was very grateful for these holidays, bringing the family close together and all that, and it just put me in the right mindset to keep working hard, to ignore these haters and not even acknowledge them. That's what we got to do. Y'all gonna get hate in y'all life, you know what I'm saying? It's undeniable, but you don't have to acknowledge these haters, you know what I'm saying? The greatest way for revenge is to see you shining and they can't do nothing about it, you feel me? And that's how I'm going all 2024, because Lord knows 2023 I had haters, and I ain't mentioned them one freaking time, you hear me? So I ain't gonna do it in 2024, you know what I'm saying? I just kept my head down, I kept grinding, and you know, this year's our year. Like I said, broke boys going up this year, and I do want to dedicate this to the homeless, less fortunate, those who are down and out, because you know we do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the culture and those who don't have everything. You know what I'm saying? But tap in and trying to get better every day. We all continue this journey together the way we do. You already know, like I said, I'm the one and only Notes. I got my boy AGM Stacks in the building. When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Gleek, 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 gleek.